final frame. And this is massive. That's it. That's the win. What a final. What a match. Oh, what a shot that is. In it goes. Beautiful. Every player dreams of becoming world champion, and that dream is about to be a reality. The final frame of the match, and plenty at stake here.
Good evening, anyone who's watching. Just queuing off for breaking off for the final of the between KevConnop and NoGuts. Early chance. Joining me on commentary tonight is Ray Wales, recent winner of the Bronze Cup on Sunday.
One.
Glad.
Yes, good evening, everybody.
I bet it's nice now to change the roles and commentate on someone else and let them sweat it out.
Well, we were having a bit of a sweat ourselves, weren't we, about 10 minutes ago, but yes.
Well, yes, you could say that, yes.
I'm looking forward to this match. That's a bit of a... not a particularly...
Kyron Wilson, 1.
This is what NoGuts is want. Commentator's curse.
Yeah, good shot.
One.
So now Kev gets his chance to get some points on the board. Needs to find a route to get to the pack to split them up here.
Alan Taylor, 1.
Decided against that and a bit of safety.
I'm never a fan of these shots, these blacks into the right hand side from
Foul
where it
and
is.
a miss. Alan Taylor, 4.
He's played the safety shot, which I think is a sensible option.
got out the snooker, but split the reds quite far. Luckily, I don't think he's left an easy one on.
Oh, hit the brown. Attempt number 2 on the snooker. Oh, he's hit that quite hard. Might have got away with it though.
On the box then.
Oh, he's missed that. Left the dead straight red. Another chance here for Kev to build up the lead in this all-important first frame.
1.
Nice little screw back for the blue.
Six.
Both these players have had similar routes to the final. Both won their first matches. Both
7.
went to the final frame in the quarterfinal. And both his semis were pretty one-sided. They both played really well in this semis.
14.
Good position on the blue there from that red.
15. 19.
's now gone into a 24-1 lead.
26.
Nicely on the black. Still in good position.
27. 34.
'Nice little cannon there, leave him on the red into the corner pocket. Building up a nice lead here now, Kev.
35.
I think No Guts would have definitely wanted to get off a
42.
good start in this first round. He's not got a great record against Kev. They played 16 frames so far, and Kev's won 15 of them. Got a great record against Kev. Played 16 frames.
43. 50. 58. 59.
Frame ball now. 63 ahead. There's 59 on the table.
66.
8 goes to 66. He'd like to make a nice century here.
67.
Couple of balls on the cushion, but I'm sure Kev can work something out to pot those.
73. 74. 81. 82. 89.
Break neck on to 89. Nice on this red up along the
90.
top cushion.
$94. 96. 99.
'It's been a good break so far from this chap.
How did you find your match last Sunday, Jay Laird, playing on a match? Did you feel under pressure or any more?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, I did. It was something very different. Haven't obviously not used to it, you know.
108.
I think I flattered to win it 4-0. I think Raito was unlucky in a couple of frames, to be honest.
I can
114.
imagine it made choice a bit different. Maybe
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
do.
Yeah, well, obviously, you know, both frames very
And the
cagey
first
snooker at the
frame.
beginning.
Yeah.
As Mike mentioned on the third frame, I was starting to do swerve shots. You know, I think it's just a confidence
you.
thing at the end
The
of the day.
second
I think
frame.
if you get on a
Kyron
roll in this
Wilson
game,
to break.
you want to start playing as well as you should be playing.
Yeah, it's
But this is-
definitely
Yeah,
a streak game, snooker. You'd sort of find that frames would run in succession, and then it could switch the other way.
Yeah, a superb clearance there.
It
So
was,
1-0.
yeah.
Yeah, I think Mike's got his work cut out here. But plenty of frames to go.
He had a chance in the first frame, so he'd be looking to capitalise on any chance he might get. Level of scores.
Okay, that's a much better break from the second frame to the first.
Hope you guys out there that are watching the feed are a comment in the comment section there. See how we're doing. I hope we're coming through okay on the sound feed.
Yeah, how many have we got, Mumford, at the moment?
7 watching now.
Wow. They don't know how lucky they are.
Absolutely. It's better than Eurovision, eh?
Oh, it's much better than Eurovision. Oh, now I don't know what happened there, but it was almost a where's the cue ball situation there. I think I don't think he managed to get the line right to get back up to the bulk line. Can he see that?
I don't think
He's got
yeah, I
away
think
with it
that red's
then.
onto the red's onto the middle. I think he's
Oh, this is tough, very tough. Yeah, that's exactly the shot. Oh, I don't know though.
but it goes past the pink.
What's it done there? Yeah, something goes, I think. I wouldn't have been happy with that shot if that was me.
I'm sure he'd have been down and looked at it by now.
Well, I haven't met this chap yet, Kev, but he seems quite a cagey, kind of meticulous player, shall we say. The complete opposite of me, by the way. I tend to play shots quite quickly, and if I miss, then I miss, and I do miss.
That's a good shot in the middle. Got to play another difficult shot now. Probably the blue.
Six.
Yeah, Kev's he's moved up a few divisions, progressed nicely. I think he started in Division 2, went up to Division 1, and he's currently top
Alan
of the
Taylor,
championship.
6.
For the next season.
Yeah, he has done well, hasn't he?
He won't be happy with that shot, though. But No Guts gets his chance now.
It's one of the hardest shots in the game, I think. That red down the rail, so to speak, especially when you're throwing it back.
Yeah, and with pace as well. You hit that near knuckle, and that's it. It's not going to accept it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether it's the streaming and the knowing people are watching, but they're making some unforced errors. I think he's got away with it though. Unless, I don't know, the red near the black spot. I think he can get that.
Yeah, yeah. Some bit of nerves, I think, there.
Yes. I think sometimes when you're suddenly presented with an opportunity, you can be under pressure to make the most of it. And there's another miss from Kev.
Yeah. It's like the buses, isn't it?
Absolutely.
One.
And he hasn't got away with it either.
No.
Very difficult to get away with much in this game. That's the trouble, isn't it? It's at this kind of level, it should be one shot visit, one hit visits effectively to say sayonara for the frame, really.
Yeah. No Guts could do with a nice sizable break here just to calm himself.
Yeah, I think he's got a good chance as well. The Reds are nicely spread.
6.
Extreme left-hand side here to manoeuvre the cue ball. You have to really hit the sweet spot on those to make sure that they go in.
7.
Not an easy table at the moment.
No, not at all.
The black and the pink are tied up. He needs to go up for the blue or a bolt colour. Won't be happy with that one. Looking to player safety is screw off the browning beyond the green.
Yeah.
Hopefully don't overhit it, so you need to pokes out either side for a red.
Kyron Wilson,
Yeah.
7.
You tend to, Mumford, you tend to use the green itself to put a break on the cue ball to make sure it sits nicely behind the ball you're trying to snooker.
Sorry, J-Led, could you repeat? Sorry, say that again?
Do you like to use like for example, green there? Do you like to hit the green or just touch it? To sort of stop it
Just
dead, if you like.
skim off it thin, or
Yeah, well, even hit it effectively, cannon it effectively, to stop it dead in its tracks, rather than just try and sort of snuggle up behind it. If you see what I'm saying.
I think any contact you'd poke out either side.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's got to be square on, isn't it? Mm.
I think those shots are easier if you can hit them harder, but with more stun on it.
Yeah,
Foul
you're
on
right.
Don't have
Yeah,
to be so accurate
Kyron
on the.
Wilson, 4.
absolutely. Yeah,
But then balls are going everywhere if you're hitting it hard, so you've got to hope that it doesn't.
that's right. So that's a no-show there. So I think Mike should ask him to take that back.
I don't know. Might go for the red up and bolt. Yellow pocket. Oh, yeah, put it back in again.
Yeah, but I think that's a sensible option.
We got a supporter of. Someone comment if they can hear us okay in the commentary.
One.
Don't know if he was trying to get the other side of the blue, but he hasn't done it. Maybe the pink goes? No.
He only needs to screw back a bit. That red next to the black.
Yeah.
Slight angle the other side of it.
I always trying to get it into
6.
my brain when I'm playing. Obviously, to keep top side of the blue whenever possible, really.
Yeah.
Just make because obviously if you are trying to open up reds and you're there, you're going to have a problem. You're going to have to go right around the table.
Yeah. Definitely important to keep your positional play tight.
It's all about the positioning play, isn't it, Mumford, mate?
It is, yeah. Looking at what options we've got here, either the red down the cushion or the one next to the black.
I would take the one he's trying to go for now,
7.
and
Yeah, I think he's going to cannon it. I think he's going to skip off the black and cannon it.
yeah. But if he hits it hard enough and does what he's
got not much control on that.
yeah, he's definitely on the right idea there. He's going to hit it hard and come back up. That's what I would have done. Good shot. He's got the blue to the bottom right.
I think the diagonal blue is a saviour for a lot of continuing the break on PlayStation Snooker.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but when I first started playing the game, I couldn't hit the blue from the spot into the corner pockets for love nor money. I always missed. I don't know why, but I think it's just a practice thing. But when for the first 6 months, I just could not hit anything from the blue, off its spot.
Up into the I think you need to aim more for the right hand knuckle.
That's right. Yeah.
Pocket, so
Yeah. Give it a chance. Yeah.
And it's similar down this end. It sort of favours going in off the short rail.
Yeah. Agree. Yeah. Yeah, you that's a kind of a thing that you learn as you play the game, isn't it?
Yeah. And some of if they offer a slight angle, it can look you can think it's going up to a pocket, but
Thirteen.
Yeah,
you can
that's
learn the
right.
like little adjustments you have to make. That
That's right. If there's one thing you can't blame in this game, it's the table.
no,
Because, it's the table is
yeah.
laser sight correct.
Mind you,
Eighteen.
the tables vary from venue to venue. Some of them play slower, some of them play faster, some of them the red
Yeah.
split further.
Oh yeah.
I think the Alexandra Palace. I think that if you break off, the reds go everywhere.
Right.
The Crucible.
Oh really? So
Yeah,
right. So that's a specific
there's a
game
few that are
game
like
feature
that.
from the developer then, effectively. I never
Yeah,
noticed that, to be honest.
19.
yeah.
Okay.
There's very slight differences between the two.
I never noticed that. So that's a good call.
Nice little contribution here from No Guts.
24.
Yeah.
He'll be looking to
You'd be looking to clear
back
the
into
tape.
the
Yeah,
match
to
with
clear,
a win.
you'd be looking to
Yeah,
clear the table, to be fair, I think.
yeah.
If it was me, I'd be looking to clear the table. Everything's everything's relatively nicely spaced. There's nothing. That red down the very bottom rail is probably potentially. I think that yellow where it is could be a bit of a problem as well. That's it, kind of. It's a bit of a party pooper at the moment. That yellow where it
I
is.
think he can get to snooker's required.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
He's got three around the pink spot there.
that's right. Yeah, he's got plenty of options before he even gets near
Yeah.
those reds by the yellow.
I think at this stage, No Guts just wants to get the frame on the board, no matter how he does it, just to
Absolutely. You don't want to go
make
too
it.
far behind. You don't want to go too far
No,
behind.
then it'll be a busted move.
Yep.
25.
He's making sure of it. I don't blame him.
Have you been playing the PlayStation snooker game long, Roland?
Sorry, mate. Have I been playing this?
Have you been playing the PlayStation game long?
Well, I've been playing it for the entire lockdown. So is that long? I suppose it is, isn't it? That's what's that? 15
Yeah,
months?
similar scenario with myself. I needed
Yeah.
something to occupy my time, so I bought a
Yeah.
PS4 and got a snooker game and got
Yeah.
immersed in it.
Whereabouts are you? Are you League One?
I am in the championship at the moment.
Championship. Wow.
Yeah,
I
it's
fancy playing you then.
it's myself, No Guts, and
Kyron
Kev,
Wilson,
two
25.
of us going up to the Premiership.
All right. Well, so you've already qualified for promotion.
Well, there's one game to go. No Guts needs to win that last game.
Right.
Kev,
Oh
well,
yeah, I
I think,
remember he said. Yeah, he said he had to beat Presh 4-0 or something, didn't he?
yeah, I think Kev just needs a draw against Major, and I think if I draw against Major and No Guts wins, I think he will go above me. I'm not
Right.
sure. I'm not sure of the permutations properly, but that's the sort of that's what it is at the moment. So I think a lot of the divisions they've still got a few games to go.
Yeah. Yeah. A
The
couple of games
championship,
to go. Yeah. Yeah.
championship's only got like we've played 13 rounds.
That's right. Yeah. I was
Yourself, I
like,
think you're top of Division 2.
I am, yeah. So I think I'm due for promotion as well into the tougher League One, yeah.
Good. It's good to challenge yourself against.
That's right. And that was a good little. I don't know if he's actually managed to get the snooker there, but it was a good little move there, on behind the blue. I think he's left this. I think
1.
No guts can do something here.
Yeah, he's putting the red next to the yellow, screwing off the other red.
Yeah.
I think it's that a bit hard. There in this pocket. Could be the end of break. He'd be disappointed he didn't blow up the frame at that visit there.
Yeah.
Mind you, a nice little roll up to the blue.
Well, he's quite attacking like myself, so he's played that reasonably well.
What I want to do is leave this short and does he hit that? It's a long pause, so I think it's. Oh no, he did. Kev's in a tough snooker here now with all the reds.
Yeah. That was a good. I think that was a good choice shot myself. I would have played something similar, I think.
Yeah. Not many safe positions on the table.
Nope. But he's got one there though.
He might try and come off the top position and
1.
hit it hard, see if he can pot one or. Oh, has he got? Oh, what a great.
There's a few Kev supporters in the room.
Seven. Eight. $14.
No guts would have thought that behind the blue he had the table safe, but nice off the bot cushion, off the side cushion, clip the red in.
Exactly.
Left Kevin with his chance.
Yeah, it's very difficult in this game to leave the table safe.
50.
Is it? I mean, it's now impossible sometimes.
Yeah, there's so many times you sort of see your player play. I say a split the pack, and you sort of think, oh, everything's safe, and then you spot something that's going straight up to the top corner pocket.
Oh yeah, happens all the
you
time.
think, oh,
yeah,
just roll that in, and it'll be on the bolt colour and come back down again.
What I tend to notice, Montford, is that if you look at the table view as we're looking at it now, the overhead view sometimes it's deceiving.
21.
Like you say, because you think, oh, there's no way that can go in, and then when it cuts to the camera that's closer to the pot, you can get a bus through there, So it's I've done that many.
I tend to use the second screen first,
Oh yeah,
and then just use the first screen for the visual side of it. So pick the angle out on the second screen. Go highly elevated as you can, so you can get a nice
22.
Yeah,
view of the cone into the pocket.
that's a good pressure pot there on the pink to the middle. They're never easy.
Yeah, gluing his way back into this frame.
He's doing a good job.
Not sure he's on an easy colour here.
No, you're right. He hasn't got much.
Maybe a chance to roll the pink in the middle, and
Yeah, it's not an easy shot though, is it, to roll it in the middle?
it just looking from the screen we're looking at it probably looks a heck of a lot harder when you're in the game. So. Unless you can get past the black and hit it straight into the top pocket.
Yeah, well, obviously the straight shots are easier than the cuts, but I've played the shot maybe 50, 60, 70 times, and then it's probably 50-50. It's not even 50-50 if these pinks go in, if he's gone for the middle.
Yeah, he's missed the blue and left no guts back in again.
Well, this is the thing, because as we talked about, about leaving players on, which seems to be a trait in this game. If he plays the pink, unless he hasn't got the pace to pot the pink and leave the white ball in the middle of the table where he doesn't leave the two reds on. So it's mission impossible, really. And there you go. He's left both reds on, to be honest.
1.
Nicely dropped that red in. Just an off-angle pink. And a bit of top for the red down the cushion.
Yeah. What I tend to try and do is if the pink's on its spot, I will try and play the white to either bottom pocket. Obviously not going in off, but as close to the pocket as possible for the opposite diagonal for the pink for each middle pocket. Yeah, seems to be a safe bet, that one.
Yeah, it's always handy also to get some in the middle of the jaws of the corner pocket, so you can put small on the pink.
Yeah,
if you need it.
Yeah. Played a good shot there.
Ahead, red colour. Blue and green should do it.
I haven't got my calculator. I think he's playing the right shot here. If he's going to play the red and pink back to the middle again, I think that's a sensible shot. Or even the yellow. If he's aiming for the, one of those. But I think the last thing you want to do here is hit this red hard, regardless if you top spin it or if you back spin it. You don't want to be hitting it hard. That's when it likely misses, especially this little acute angle. Shot. Played that very well.
14.
And he's got a nice. He's the right side of the pink as well for the yellow back to the opposite pocket.
Rainy Lamb and Lee Milne have joined us.
Wow, the famous Rainy Lamb, the virtual world champion.
Nice to have your company.
Yeah, absolutely. Welcome. Thanks for joining.
16.
So he's now on frame ball. 20, 25 ahead. That leaves us 22 on the table.
Okay.
28 ahead with 22.
19.
2 snookers required for squeezing everything. Nicely gone up for the brown. You want to get this brown in just so it stops Kev coming back to the table.
Yeah. Trouble with this shot for me is when I play this, obviously you have to hit it fairly hard to get the cue ball to travel back up the bulk.
Yeah.
And when you're playing them into the middle, it's all anything over halfway in terms of power
23.
is potentially missable. Good shot. He's even managed to bounce it off the bulk cushion as well, which is perfect. Excellent shot from No Guts.
28.
He'll be definitely happy to get back to 1-all.
Absolutely. And I think so far he's showing his mettle here.
Yeah.
$34. $41. And the frame, Kyron Wilson.
There you have it. 1 frame all. Best of 5. Will we have a tight match
Thank
tonight?
you.
All
Third
these
frame, Alan Taylor to
one-sided.
break.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I suppose they have been, yeah.
Where's the cue ball going?
Yeah. Oh. Well, well, well. How fortunate was that?
Got to get your JV impressions in.
Yeah, it's practically mandatory, isn't it?
NoGuts trying to use the side to swing the ball further around and return to bulk in behind the colours.
Do you do that yourself, Mumford? Do you apply a lot of side when you do safety shots like that?
I do. It's a dangerous game because if you overhit it, you can
You could leave something on, yeah.
break the balls open too much. If you miss the reds completely and get the small ball, then you leave a free ball. And if the player then can then put the colours as a red,
Yeah.
then they're in. So it's a shot that you need to hit spot on, but it can pay dividends if you get the pace right, get in beyond one of the bolt colours.
Yeah, I always thought that was the next level, if you like, in terms of being, next level of maturity in the game, is that, if you're trying to get snookers behind the other bolt colours, the only guaranteed way is to use side.
Yeah, I mean, it depends what angle you have on the reds. If you've got a diagonal approach, say the cube near the bolt pocket, one of the bolt pockets, you can,
Yeah.
and then the natural angle will take you up somewhere behind the frame.
Yeah.
So that would be a safer way of doing it. Always push the red out, but.
I always feel guilty when I play shots like that where you just rest the cue ball into the pack. Almost feels like it's the last saloon type shot.
So just rolling up to the pack,
Yeah.
like a containing safety.
Yeah. Because obviously in the real game, the pros very rarely play that shot, don't they?
No, well, the
1.
Oh, that's a great shot there from,
It's a good. Yeah, I think he's just managed to get.
from
Oh
No
no, he hasn't
Guts.
snookered him. Yeah, but he's unlucky there not to completely snooker him.
In early in the second frame. On a easy colour though. Really chance that blue. Come around the table to look at the angle.
Three.
That was a great shot.
Yeah, it was.
Not sure he's going to be on a red though. Unless that second red up goes into the middle. The second red on foot in the pack. He's looking at the one in bulk. It's not an easy shot.
They're never easy, are they? Nothing's easy with this game.
They both hold themselves together well, considering that it's a streamed match.
Kyron Wilson,
obviously
3.
There's a different dynamic to.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Then I've just thrown in the commentator's curse.
You have. You've done it again. Yeah.
Kev taking time out to put a message. Nice yellow no guts he's put on the message board there, so you appreciate that one.
One.
Is he looking at the red at the bottom of the pack of reds? Yes, he is. That's. Has he got the black? I don't think he's got the black, has he?
No. Straight blue though, so.
Or the green?
6.
about 6 inches from this red.
Well, like I said, Montford, I think this is probably, if he's going to play this, one of the hardest shots in the game. Done well there. He's obviously not hit it hard, but I think that was a good idea as well.
I think he just planned to leave the yellow one.
That's sensible, though, like I say, because if you hit them with pace, 9 times out of 10 they don't go in. Certainly not for me, anyway.
That didn't work out well, though. I think that's the end of the break.
Yeah, unless he tries, he could try a double and then put the cue ball up to the cue ball would naturally go towards the baulk line.
Yeah, but you're never sure where the red's going to end up.
That's right. It'll probably if it was me, it'd probably jaw it and then leave it in the middle. Exactly.
I don't know about you, but I find these doubles hard. You have to angle is almost wider than what it is.
It's always
10.
deceiving, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. I always miss it on the narrow side. Well, he could get through to that. I don't think he could get through to it.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's what I was saying about that view from the table. It's always a bit suspicious. You think you can breathe a sigh of relief, and then the guy pots it. We've got the battle scars. I think we've got the battle scars.
Yeah, that's one of those where you pick up the control and then 2 seconds later you throw it down.
Well, yeah, or you go make yourself a cup of tea or something, because when by the time you come back, it's game over.
12.
Yeah, that's a dangerous game. Going to make a cup of tea, assuming that the player's going to clear up. Next thing
I haven't been disappointed so far.
Well, yeah, I don't think it's a disappointment seeing your line back up again, ready to take a shot when you don't expect it.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but for me, the real disappointment playing this game is when you play on the online tournaments, and you play these guys that
Alan Taylor.
You get the
12.
stats come up, the stats board before the game starts. Obviously, because it's a random nature of the online tournaments, which I think is a bit of a disappointment from the developers, to be honest. I think they could have done a lot better with those online tournaments. So because of the random nature of who you're playing, you see the stats come up and you think, oh, this guy's for the taking. He's only played like 10 games and he's only got a high break of 20, and he goes and beats you.
You think, well, he's not going to make a break higher than 20 against me, so I can defend him.
I've been the victim of that one. It's too many times to mention.
I can never work out how they work out the points for those tournaments.
No, neither can I.
The top scorer seems to be like 6,000 or whatever.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
I think
the developers have missed a trick with the entire online, those online tournaments altogether. Basically, never mind the scoring as well. Like you say, is totally ambiguous, and this randomness of why they can't put people in a ranking system is beyond me.
Yeah.
And obviously you only ever play one person, one frame. You never have a series of frames. It's only one frame, And as you know as well as I do, if you play badly in that frame, you're going to lose regardless. So, best of 3 would be the best option, obviously, to give you a chance to at least recover.
I think you get some players on those online tournaments that assume that 40 seconds is the target. Your shot when it gets to 1 second.
Oh yes, I've done that. I've been there as well. There's not much I haven't seen on those online tournaments.
They're good fun, though. It's better to have them than not have them.
Yeah. Sometimes, obviously, you wouldn't be saying that if you got beat, from somebody who's like shows on the board as like played 5, won none, and then absolutely demolishes you. You think to yourself, is that the same player or is that somebody else? Yeah. So this game is re-rack potential, I think, at the moment. I don't
I'm
think
not
we do
sure.
re-racks, do we? Yeah.
I'm not sure a re-rack resolves anything
ball.
on PlayStation Snooker because it just ends up being the same sort of frame
Yeah.
in the next one, possibly.
Yeah.
When he's got a touching ball there. I'm not sure. When I've got the near a pack, I like to sort of put a pace of about 7 or 8% straight through the pack. Just to push
Me
the
as well.
ball
Yeah, exactly. Push
Get the
stuff
game moving
out.
a bit. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Having said that, sometimes if you over exuberate, you 10% a little bit more.
Yeah.
It pushes the ball out that then pause for your opponent. Yeah, I know what you mean though. You know, this is the trouble with the game, isn't it? You know, that people have said it already in commentary that, you know, snooker has its reputation because of this situation, basically, where it's a bit of a stalemate.
All he's done is just tapped it half an inch away from the pack.
Well, those two reds in the middle obviously are dangerous, so
Yes,
I don't blame them.
No, absolutely not. It's I think it's a series of taps until once someone overhits it and one pops out. Or is there a spot up in Bolt you could pick to be relatively safe?
Well, if somebody was really brave, and it's not me, somebody could potentially just play off the bottom cushion and behind the black.
I think that's what NoGuts is having a look at now. That's
Touching ball.
no, it's tap to the pack again.
Yeah. No, I was thinking of the harder option off the bottom cushion,
Yeah.
which is
Give him his
ridiculously difficult.
He was looking for a resolution that
Wasn't there?
I don't think there's anywhere up in Bolt that's safe. Only behind Bolt colour, but
Yeah. Could play down to the bottom cushion approximately half a dozen ball lengths from the black spot. I think he would cover the red,
I think
the right middle.
He's sort of thrown down the gauntlet a bit. They left him a tempter. You could play this at, say, 40-ish to try and get the cue ball back down this end, possibly.
Yeah. This is not an easy shot, is it? Not an easy shot at all. This is a horrible shot.
One.
Oh, he's got it. It's in.
Yeah, played it very well.
Nicely on Bolt colour.
Super shot. Frame winner. Well, he's got the rest of the pack to worry about, but you better start somewhere.
So this shot that Kev played, it was a bit like do you ever watch 9-ball pool where off the break you get like a push out?
Mm-hmm.
That was a bit like that.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah.
You have a cut the red in the middle.
Well, I don't know if you've seen his. Have you seen the vlogs that Raito has done so far? A couple of vlogs on the.
Yeah. I've watched both of them so far. First one with NoGuts.
Yeah, well, NoGuts obviously said that he was a pool player before he was a snooker player.
Yeah. I think he's played for county pool.
Has he really? Yeah. So he's I mean, you know, the good players at pool are the guys that can jump over other balls. You know, using the just digging into the cue ball and jumping over.
In American pool, you can.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I don't think you can in 8
4.
That's right. You can't do it in 8-ball, but in the UK rules, you can do it on the yellow and reds. So, that to me is quality player if someone can do that consistently and fly over other balls and pull them.
Yeah.
It's actually legal in this sport as well. It's legal in snooker as well, isn't it? You see those crazy shots. Alex Hurricane Higgins was the master of those crazy shots where you see the cue ball fly off into the woodwork, effectively run down the side of the table and into the pocket.
Yeah. Yeah, you used to see that fairly often years ago, but you don't see it so much nowadays.
That's right. Well, my the chap I play with in the game, Stephen Maguire, he did an absolute cracker in the last World Championships. I mean, it was dumb defying, basically. It was physics defying. So it does happen occasionally, but I know what you mean. It doesn't happen often enough.
But they don't hit the ball as hard nowadays
Yeah,
as they did in the
that's right.
80s.
Yeah.
A lot of the shots in the 80s, they were played much harder pace.
Kyron Wilson, 4.
You used to hear the ball hitting the back of the leather.
Yeah, taking the pocket off. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is an interesting shot he's playing here because he's trying to get. Yeah.
Not sure it'll lead to any chance. It's a tight pack and it's a nice get out of the snooker there. Quite a cagey start to the third frame here.
Very. Understandable though. Nobody wants to give anybody.
No, they both definitely win this cup. It's I think I'm right in saying it'll be a first major for either of them.
Really.
So you've gone to conventional safety play now. See, No Guts, he likes to use side.
Yeah, I've noticed. Yeah. I'll take that as a bit of a tip myself because I don't use anywhere near enough. Well, apart from backspin, but I certainly don't use left and right hand side much.
He uses top and side, so it doesn't get as much side on the ball. When I do that, I put extreme side in the middle of the ball, so I don't.
Yeah, because I know what you mean. Extreme side tends to be more negative than positive, especially if you're trying to open the reds.
I say extreme, probably about 2/3 the way to the edge of the white ball.
Right.
But he's going in the middle of the white now, so it'll get more side on it. Interesting. Wasn't intending to go right back to bulk again.
For some reason I'm experiencing lag at the moment. I don't know why. So I think I'm behind on the actual gameplay. I've got the white circle going mad at the moment.
You got bad weather around where you are, maybe your Wi-Fi sort of.
Yeah.
Oh, tried to cut into the corner and it's left it over the pocket. Has he covered it? Black and the blue, has he? Is there a gap? No. Or we can. I think we might swerve it though. You should get this. As long as it's somewhere near the sweet spot, you should get this.
One.
Sure he's going to be able to get into a red, so it might be just for the 7 points, and then there's another
8.
always loads of screw with 100%. Oh, unlucky. I think he's just frozen on the pink and cockpit.
Yeah, that was unlucky, wasn't it?
It's a great shot to make the angle.
Do you think? Is he going for this red for the top right, or?
No, he can't get through. The pink's in the way. He's
Right.
trying to get back to bolt behind the brown, maybe. Seems to be 1 or 2 reds and then run for cover.
Yeah, I mean, I know that obviously in an ideal world, they'd rather just smash into the pack and open up everything, but
Yeah.
it doesn't happen all the time, does it? Is that a plant? Oh no, it's not a plant there, is it? No, at the bottom there.
Even if it was, what? No.
No, it's not.
Fine
I don't
here.
know. I don't know about you, but I don't tend to. I'm not very lucky with plants. I don't really get that many options. And then obviously there's the other plant type. The ones where you have to make them, where you actually have to make an angle to make them. I mean, they're nigh on impossible, obviously.
Kyron Wilson, 8.
Yeah, it's difficult to pick the
trajectory.
Where the first ball's got to hit for the second one to go in.
Yeah, especially if there's a big gap between the two.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
I think Kev might have a go at the cut into the red in the bulk, into the blue pocket.
That shot to nothing, is it?
Could be. It'll probably be the only one he would leave. He had a go at it, and he's probably landed in the only place where he left the red on. That is, it's not easy, this red, but it's definitely possible. These are the sort of shots that I find difficult to pick out the potting angle.
Yeah.
I think you have to overly go to the, like I said, the right knuckle.
Yeah. You have to aim more towards
on
the
the
middle
right
of the
hand
table.
side.
Yeah, that's right. You have to aim more towards the middle of the table, don't you?
Great shot.
1.
Well, no Gutsy's playing like his representative player. Kyron Wilson's a Gutsy player as well.
Yeah,
The warrior.
Yeah, I feel sorry for Kyron Wilson. Obviously, he's almost there. In terms of being a great player, but he's not quite there yet.
Yeah, I thought he beat Murphy in the quarterfinals at Sheffield.
Yeah.
Or was it round 2?
Well, in the World Championship, he was in the semis again, wasn't he, or something?
That was in the summer. That's just gone. No. Who did Kyron Wilson lose to?
I thought he was in the semi for the Worlds this year, and he obviously got slaughtered by Sullivan last year.
Yeah. The the semis this year. So I went up to watch them.
Oh, did
Not
you?
the semis. I went up to watch the quarterfinals. Quarterfinals.
What was that like with the COVID situation?
Yeah, it was strange. Well, it wasn't as sort of annoying as I thought it would be. I bought tickets 2 years previously to go to it and kept putting it forward, and then when there was a chance to go this year, however, all the restrictions, I changed my mind and got a refund.
Right.
But then I had the 2 weeks off work anyway. After the first few games watching it at Crucible, I regretted my decision, so I went online and bought tickets again, and I got better tickets than the original ones. So,
yeah, I mean, because I had to look at the Crucible website, and because of the seating arrangements, you had to buy, even if you were going by
Kyron
yourself,
Wilson,
you had to buy at
8.
least 2 seats. Is that right?
yeah, it wasn't so bad for the quarterfinals onwards because that was 75% capacity. So you could buy single tickets, but up to the second round, you needed to be by sets of 2. I did manage to wangle it for them to sell me one of the sets of 2, and they just knocked off the other one when I phoned them up. So that was quite
Oh, I see.
fortunate
Right.
for one of the sessions.
Yeah. Because what was it? £64 a seat? Was it for each session?
It was £44 for the second round and 60 for the quarterfinals.
Yeah. And what did you think about the proximity to the table? I mean, obviously you're quite close. I mean, were you surprised? Usually when you go to sporting venues,
1.
you know, it looks much bigger on TV than it actually is when you're there.
Yeah, I mean, I did go there before a couple of years ago, so I knew what it was like. And I did get a front row seat this year, and it makes a big difference to be really close to the table.
Yeah, I bet,
Further back, it's more
6.
difficult to see what's actually going on.
Yeah. So,
It's,
I mean, but were you close enough to be able to see the back of the hairs on their necks, effectively?
Yeah, you could almost reach out and touch them.
Wow.
But yeah. Kev's is back in again here now.
Yeah.
7.
Good shot on the blue again.
I'm
11.
trying to remember who Kyron lost to in the quarter.
Let me check it out for you.
It was Bingham
12.
against. God, you'd think.
17. 18.
'Kev's going along nicely here. Nice position on the black.
25.
Yeah, the semi-final was Kyron Wilson against Sean Murphy. Sean won at 17-12.
Oh, right.
I thought that was the case because I thought he was going to get to the final twice.
Yeah. My memory must be going.
It's an age thing, mate. Don't worry, it happens to everybody.
26.
Selby beat Stuart Bingham 17-15 in the other semi. I was hoping that Stuart. I think everybody wanted Stuart to win it again. To be honest, I don't think Selby was particularly popular.
Yeah, once it got to the final, I think that was. Murphy was in the final, wasn't he? What am I talking about?
31.
Yeah, but I think everybody wanted Murphy to win as well. I don't think anybody wanted Selby to win.
Yeah, it's default. Everybody's playing
32.
So almost getting to Rainbow here.
Yeah, to victory. Yeah.
37.
49. Just the red and no, that's can only tie then.
Yeah, I think if I was No Guts,
38.
I'd be a bit disappointed because he hasn't done much wrong, and he's looking at another frame down here. Yeah, actually.
He might look at it another way where he might be pleased he's competing because obviously his record against Kev.
Yeah.
He's won one frame in 16.
45. 47.
Nice screw shot there to try and get on the green, but I think he might have just snooked it. So, unless he can clip an edge or just slight swerve.
Alan Taylor, 47.
Oh, he's gone for that.
25. No, let's go for the snookers. 25, 48. 11. 3 snookers.
Yeah. Not impossible.
Got to give it a go.
Oh yeah, definitely at this level. Yeah, can't just concede.
Needs to be accurate on the spot with this one, which I think he got the.
That's a shot you don't see every day.
Cut along the cushion here, Kev. Just to...
Frame conceded.
And it
Frame.
goes. And concedes the frame.
Thank you. The fourth frame.
That's a good shot.
Kyron Wilson to break.
So NoGuts breaking off now for frame 4. And behind the green.
Yeah, it could be good. This. It is good. It's a cracker.
That is.
That's an A1 break off, that is.
It might get a few foul points out of this, but it'll probably be that's the shot there off that top and side. Oh, he's hit it fairly hard. Gone past the back.
Yeah, that's going back, isn't it?
Yeah.
Foul and a miss. Kyron Wilson, 4.
Needs to play the first cushion slightly to the left a bit and a little less pace. You don't want to be hitting it that hard.
What I tend to do, Manfred, is I don't even complicate this. I just come off the top cushion and just literally, come straight down. I don't play two cushions.
What? So to the left of the green?
Yeah. I just
Yeah.
come straight down.
Has he left this red on next to the black?
Well, this is again where I was saying
He
about the view,
has.
about the viewing angle. Because
Yeah.
on the viewing angle, it looks like it doesn't go, but now it does clearly.
So
Be in
no
here.
guts in again.
Could be in here. Yeah. Plays his cards right here. You could get a good break.
1.
Didn't want to hit. Oh. He'd be
That's the
disappointed
trouble.
with that.
Well, I would have played it. I wouldn't have screwed it. I would have played it forward. Oh dear, we're getting desperate now. He's really going for
Yeah, he's
this. I think
going for a tough blue.
he's going to smash into the pack and the way
Oh,
back.
There's a great shot.
6.
Oh, he's
The 5 points. Unless that. Can't get through to that red, can he?
well again. The viewing angle from the top table says no, but no, I don't think it does. If it would have done if it hadn't been for the red above it.
Yes. It'd have been
That's
nice,
unlucky.
wouldn't it?
That's unlucky there, isn't it? That's a good shot there.
Yeah, if only you could just move that red out of the way just for one shot. After, eh?
Yeah, well, we could all do that. Maybe the WPBSA can look at the rule book for that and say, can we move a red out of the way, please?
Kyron Wilson, 6.
Okay, lag again. It's ridiculous tonight. I don't know what it is. Must have something going on somewhere.
Nice shot there from Kev's.
Yeah, very safe.
Welded to the brown.
That's a Steve Davis classic, that one.
Mm.
Oh, this is excellent. What a shot. Beautiful shot. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. What a shot.
Nice get out of the snooker there from No Guts. Not left anything wrong. Pleased with that. Great shot. Just the right pace to snooker all the reds.
Yeah, that was quality, wasn't it?
Touching ball.
That's going everywhere.
Trying to get him right behind the yellow. Oh, I think he's just sneaked out the other side. Can play a slight diagonal safety shot here so that he doesn't open the red so much.
Foul and a miss. Alan Taylor, 4.
Foul 4.
This is a very good shot here behind, trying to get behind something. Unlucky there.
Yeah. Needed it to be a tiny bit thinner just so it's...
That's right. Absolutely.
So with the green being pushed to the cushion, there's now only two balls to snooker behind, the yellow and the brown.
Here we go again. He's trying again.
Going to be a series of thin
Yeah.
back to ball.
A tiny bit harder there, and he would have been right behind the tucked behind the brown. I've played that shot a million times, and I always end up with the same result, just like that. Never goes behind the brown.
Play a circumspect double here and leave the white where the red is.
Yeah, agreed.
Don't think it'd leave anything on if...
Sure, I think it's a shot to nothing. You're right, Muffet, yeah.
Snooker though.
Yeah. Yeah, good shot.
Kev's going to be looking to come off the left-hand cushion, try and nestle in them. Otherwise, he might leave that red up to the corner pocket if he goes off the other side.
Yeah, agreed.
Hopefully, get in between that little cove of three there.
Yeah, he's got a lot of
No,
margin.
he hasn't. He's not got a margin to, that's safe though. Let's have a quick look at the swerve, see if you just a little roll to the bolt cushion containing safety.
He'd be brave if he tried to play it behind the brown or the yellow, wouldn't he?
Yeah, no, it's very low percentage of not leaving that red on if you tried that.
Well, it's been quite consistent in this match in terms of opportunities available, because there hasn't really been that much.
That was a mistake. That's an easy starter here for No Guts.
Well, this is his second good opportunity in this frame so far.
Looking to screw in and get some more reds out of the open things. The harder he hits it, the more it'll go around the red throws.
Oh, now that's one of my shots.
One.
Decided to just roll it in and get on the pink.
Yeah.
Try and find another opportunity for an angle on either the black or the blue to get them reds open.
I don't know what he's trying to do here. I don't know why he doesn't just play for the black and then tobacco go back in.
Would you consider going into the pack off a red?
Yeah.
The only reason I say that, you go into the pack off a red and you put a red off the pack,
7.
that's not a foul. You go in off a colour.
Yeah,
If a red goes in, then you're handing the table back to your player.
That's true.
As long as you can play it and almost guarantee splitting them and probably getting on a colour. You want to leave the white somewhere near either corner pocket so you've got the diagonal blue.
Yeah.
But
again, these are the shots that are missable. These middle, these screw shots to these pockets at pace. If you roll them in, they'll go in most of the time. But if you hit them hard, especially when you screw them, they're missable. And as you say, he should be looking for an angle here to get those reds open.
I think you can glance off.
He can make an angle, but it's not easy. That's a good shot, I think. Could be a little bit lower. If he's gone for the pink, well, if he goes, yeah.
He's thinking, shall I just roll the pink and play the red, or do I open the pack?
I don't think he's got the angle here to do anything with the pack. He'll have to play a little. He'll have to do a. He'll have to do a Ray Reardon and just play the single shot. He was the master at that, wasn't he? Just picking him off.
14.
Yeah. I think back then a lot of the play was like that.
That's right. Yeah, because I mean, it was Henry, wasn't it?
Yeah, the balls were heavier.
Yeah, I think they gave the smashing the pack up to Stephen Hendry, it was either him or Jimmy White.
$15.
Don't think there's any angle on any of the pink.
No, I don't see one myself. No.
Unless he puts loads of top and right in.
Yeah.
Tiny bit of right inside.
Even still, though, I don't think he wouldn't get the power. Yeah.
No, there's no power at all. He's got the pack open. Nice Johnny Red to the
21
corner. So chance here for No Guts to get another frame. Take us to 2-1.
$22.
So this is a chance.
Yes, he doesn't want to give up this opportunity. He wants to make as much as he can. Get the frame one.
Yeah, I'd be looking to do that from here.
Don't play anything
stupid.
Necessary yet? No, just little screws, little cans.
29.
Yeah. Get the cue ball in a bit of string mode. What's your highest break anyway, Mumford?
On what? PlayStation Snooker?
Yeah, well, and in real life.
Real life,
You've done a half century, have you? Wow.
Yeah.
Brilliant, well
30.
done.
But like No Guts, I was more of a pool player. I used to play a lot of pub pool league up in the Bradford area when I was in the late 20s, 30s.
Yeah, I mean, 50 is your first snooker milestone, really, isn't it? Well, some people say it's 25. 25, then 50. And what about on this game?
147 twice.
You've done a 147. Wow.
37.
So what a pro plus difficulty?
Yeah. The first one I got, I didn't record it. I didn't know how to retrospectively record a match, which I since learned how to do it. And then a week later, I was playing the league match against Smiler Blues, and this was back in March, and it was the second frame, and I managed to get another 147, so I quickly pressed the square button, the share and the square button to record it, and
38.
Yeah, it's on the YouTube page now. It's been uploaded by Big Blue, so.
Yeah, well done. There must be a huge, part of elation when you actually finally get the 147 at pro plus level.
Oh yeah, because it's leading up to it. There's numerous times where I got close, and you just sort of nervous.
Oh yeah. I'll bet. Yeah.
And
44.
And then when I finally did get it, it was like
And
dancing around the room sort of thing.
Yeah, and were all the balls nicely, did they all kind of fall into position, or did you have to make it?
I mean, it was the one that's on YouTube. They were in a tight pack. There was only about 3 or 4 safety shots, and then I managed to snooker Smiler behind the brown, and getting out of the snooker, he left me on an easy straight red. So it was, but the pack was still fairly tight, so I had to.
You had to give him a good kick. So you did it the hard way. Well done.
I was pleased to get. I've not had one. I've only had 2 now. What's your highest break on the?
Well, on the online tournaments, it's 136. Since I've joined this league, I think I got 115 only a few days ago in my league match. In fact, I got a century. Well, I've had a few centuries. I think I've had 5 centuries since I joined the league.
52.
And I managed to get a ton in my first frame of my Bronze Cup win, which was an absolute miracle. I don't know how I did that. I think I had my eyes shut most of the time when I was playing most of the shots. Maybe that's the key.
Yeah, it's there's times when you play the game when it irritates you, and there's times
53.
when you play the game when you almost go into like a
6th gear, yeah.
Like almost like a trance-like state.
That's right, yeah. I know exactly what you mean, yeah.
Yeah, and it's nice when it's
that, yeah.
Yeah. But it's a lot of ranking points up for grabs on this match. So I think it's guaranteed 30,000 for the runner-up and 50,000 for the
megabucks.
Both are going to shoot up the rankings on the 1-year list.
That's it. So there's a lot to play for, obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
When I played my Bronze Cup final last week, I just blanked that out basically. I just thought, like, I'm just going to play this like another game of snooker, to be honest. Yeah. And I think that helped rather than hindered, because you just don't need the pressure. You just want to play the game, really, and you want to play as well as you can play.
59.
If you can play and think about nothing else other than the shot that you're on, and
that's the important thing, isn't it?
not the situation or those. But it's strange how the this PlayStation snooker game, when you play it, you get similar emotions from playing the real game. I mean, obviously not exactly the same, but it does quite.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
66.
Yeah, because
the competitive buzz you get from playing.
Yeah. Oh, you definitely get that for sure. Yeah, because I don't know about you, but I hate to lose. I don't know about you, but I definitely get a competitive buzz. And it does rack your emotions sometimes. That's for sure. Yeah.
67.
I agree with you. But like I say, like I said a conversation earlier on. I think the developers could have, maybe they will still do. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Developers have got a lot more to do with this game in terms of the back end part of it. I think the physics of the game are perfect. I think the playability is very good. It's just that front, it's just that back end where you're talking about setting up different leagues and if you're going to play online, you give more options available, etc., etc. And I don't know about you. Maybe I'm showing my age here, but I tell you what, this game is crying out for. It's got a fantastic engine, obviously, so it's crying out, as far as I'm concerned, for a billiards set. I don't know 75. If anybody still plays billiards, but I think if the game developers wanted to put a DLC out that would enable a billiards session, I'd be the first person to be paying up for that. Do you play billiards much?
To be honest, when I was probably 17, 18, just played it out of curiosity. A mate of mine had a small table at his house, so just played billiards then. But I
82.
Must admit, I didn't find it highly interesting to play.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of people say that because obviously it's only 3 balls.
Yeah.
But obviously it's the bedrock of snooker billiards. To be fair, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
83.
if the developers wanted to bring out a DLC, I had a vicious rumor that the developers had given up any more updates on this game. Full stop. They'd done everything that they thought. There was a lot of bugs last year. There was a famous bug where there was a viewing bug where you tried to change between the external table view and the inside table view, and as soon as you did that, it just froze.
Kyron Wilson, 83.
Completely. Did you see that one last year?
Frame conceded. Frame, Kyron Wilson.
Past the... Oh, yes, got the frame.
Thank you to fifth frame. Yeah. Alan Taylor to break.
2-2. Best of 3.
Bring it on.
What I do try and do with this game is try and play the game as close to the real game of snooker as I can.
Yeah. I think that's a good tip, actually.
There's a lot of shots that even professional players wouldn't even dream of taking on that are just too easy on this game.
But I think you're right, though. I think you're right. I think you're right, because if you play everything, for example, at 100%, if you smash everything, you're not going to get a lot of joy doing that. So, and you wouldn't smash everything on a real table. So I agree with you. I think you should play it very similar to the real thing, or try to anyway. Because
one,
nice little opening red there.
It was a good shot, wasn't it?
But you see some when you're on the tournaments, you see some players that will just roll reds in and leave a diagonal blue, and then roll the diagonal blue in and then leave a straight red down the cushion.
That's right.
I mean, it's the problem of the game that those shots are too easy that makes players play that, and it's not. They don't really learn how to play. Would play snooker.
Wilson,
it's playing snooker 19 rather than snooker. And I think it should be if you're on the bulk cushion or up in bulk, the longer pots should be, even the straight ones, they should be harder than if they're like 3 foot away, which they're not. They're
exactly the same.
Yeah.
Do you ever play the game with no aiming aid at all?
There was I think they did a tournament. Isn't it?
No, it's it's one above Master Plus. There's no aiming aid whatsoever. There's nothing. It's literally
Oh, yeah.
you,
I
and you have.
I tried that once. To be honest, it's ridiculous. How can anyone play this?
Well, you certainly, yeah, because you've got no baseline to go for. You've got nothing.
Yeah.
I think what happens as a default is the cue ball is lined up with exactly the center of the object ball, but any deviation to it, is impossible to figure out,
Mm.
and it just becomes a joke really, because you just can't. How anybody can get a break from playing with no aiming aid is ridiculous, to be honest. Having said that, we talked about a minute ago, didn't we, about how we wanted to play, how this game should reflect the reality. You don't get an aiming aid when you play down your club, do you?
No, no, but I think it's meant to empower you to be what a professional player would be able to play the game like. But
Yeah,
it's gone too far. If you could play real snooker with the powers of this, you'd win world championships every year.
that's right. Yeah, we'd all be playing, wouldn't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Give up the day job and do this.
No guts in again.
Yeah. Got a few opportunities, isn't it?
Nice rev into the middle there.
1. Eight. Nine.
Okay, he needs to get this cue ball level with the black.
Which he has done.
Yeah, because he needs to go into the reds here.
Yeah.
Do you use, when you play this kind of shot, Romper, do you use side again?
16.
To keep the cue ball away from the bottom of the bottom cushion?
I try and hit the pack on the side of the pack.
Right.
If you, like they call it, the flat backpack, you tend to just stay down this end, and the reds just cover each other a lot of the time. If you split the pack, you want to try and aim to get the cue ball up near the pink spot or between the pink and blue spot.
Mm.
Give yourself options of reds coming down this way.
That's right. What tends to happen when
17.
I split them quite heavily is cue ball tends to travel all the way down to the bottom cushion.
Yeah, he's not going to be happy with that, sure.
No.
He's going to have a go at the green, but he should have had better position than that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he's playing as well as he should be at the moment, to be honest.
I've noticed he comes around and looks at the angle of the object ball to the pocket. Not a lot of people, I don't think, do that on the game.
Mm.
I think they just use the guide of the cone purely for that.
Right. Well, that's a good tip straight away.
Mm.
I noticed when I played
20.
my Bronze Cup final, a Raito was when I did when I watched the YouTube video back. I noticed he was flicking backwards and forwards from the table. He was looking at every option, several different angles, more angles than I would ever usually watch, if you like. I just got to sort of trust the line effectively. So he was being a bit more diligent than I was. I just, I think I would consider myself a very quick player. I don't like to take forever to play a shot. So maybe that's why I haven't got a 147 yet. But
21.
I tend to just get fed up with trying to work out all the permutations.
It's a great chance here for No Guts to put a big break together. And
table's wide open, isn't it?
yeah, yeah. Just got to watch his work and.
You can get a false sense of security though when the table's like this, can't you? Where you think reds are everywhere, but they also act as blockers, and you get a bit of a traffic jam situation.
Yeah, you can sometimes sort of get complacent and just sort of play the end up one anyway, and next thing you know, you've got everything covering each other and nothing on. Yeah, he's making sure he stays on that red. Back for the black again. I get the feeling that No Guts has sort of gone into the way he's playing is
yeah.
29.
sort of flowing and lining it up quickly. And...
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, oh, I tend to play better when I'm in a flow. I think as you said about the real game as well. It's the same as that, isn't it? It's like if you can get the flow going, then if you can get the timing going, it helps a lot.
Yeah, I found
36.
a few seasons ago I was getting bogged down sometimes with overthinking, playing
right
too slowly, and it just you confuse yourself, and you look at something too long, then it gets harder to see.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah.
So
yeah, I think the game lends itself to simplicity. There's no point overthinking, and always play the straightest possible shot that's available that you set up. There's no reason to beat yourself up. The game's frustrating enough as
43.
It is, without all the other complexities.
got the 44 now, so 3 or 4 more reds.
Mm-hmm.
Should get him
44.
to 3-2 up.
Yeah, Kev's not really been in this frame much, has he?
No.
$51. $52.
Giving himself the option of either the one in the middle or the corner one. It's always good to get yourself in an area.
Yeah, it's always good to have options, isn't it?
59.
It'll be the one in the corner. Now that he's run a bit far for the one in the middle.
Yeah, it's No Guts' to lose this frame for sure.
find sometimes in this situation that I not keeping track of the score
60.
and
Yeah, just hit it. Yeah,
I don't want to tempt fate, but you throw in a wobbly and you sort of think, oh, I've gone past them, and you think, oh, no. There's
it goes
still
back.
enough on the
Yeah,
table for my opponent to win. And
exactly. Well, it's like you said about the overthinking it. You know, you don't want to be doing that. Do you? Like you say. It makes things more complicated for yourself.
67.
ooh. Oh, that's all right. I thought for a second, then he'd stuck on that red and not left him on anything.
Right.
I thought I jinxed him with my comment about before you
Well,
know
it wouldn't be the first time.
68.
Yeah, not you personally, but commentators.
I think no, Guts to say Mumford. I don't really commentate on the games anymore.
Hope everyone's still enjoying this and give us, let us know how Mumford and I are doing in the commentary. If
73.
we're boring you to tears, or if you're satisfied with what you're hearing so far as well as what you're seeing. It's always good a bit of negative criticism, isn't it, Mumford?
Yeah.
Not too much though.
Well,
Just a little bit.
I have a thick skin.
74.
Yeah, me as well. Well, I'm Glaswegian, so yeah, I have a very thick skin.
Well, that's another frame that's gone to no guts. With a
Yeah.
81.
It was always his to lose, I think.
won the last frame convincingly and done the same with this frame.
Kev will be furious with himself, I think, and because he's at the start of the match he played very well. So it seems to be, I don't know about you, but it seems to be more of a sort of run of the ball type of final rather
Kyron
than
Wilson, 81.
any sort of individual brilliance.
Frame
At the
conceded.
moment, anyway, there's still plenty
Frame,
of time for
Kyron
individual
Wilson.
brilliance, I'm sure.
Thank you. The 6th frame, Kyron Wilson to break.
3-2. So, will no guts get a chance to deal the match in this frame, or will we go to a decider?
I've noticed so far no one's keen to try the Mark Williams break.
No.
I use it myself I used to use it myself quite a bit. I don't use it so much now, but because you tend to get bogged down if you just leave the cue ball at the back of the pack. Yeah, it's just little tippy tappies usually, but it's still quite amusing sometimes.
Open the pack up. Left the tempter on.
Yeah, attacking safety. I haven't seen that in this match so far.
Well, no guts. Run for glory.
Should have looked to his name.
Absolutely. Oh my word.
1.
Yeah, there you go.
What a fluke. He'll take it, right?
Every day of the week.
So now's his chance.
Wow.
5.
He's never beaten Kevin yet in 4 meetings.
Really?
He's only won
Wow.
1 game. And there's no better time to notch up your first victory
That's right.
as the Silver Cup.
Yeah, he's got a good golden opportunity here.
6.
He's playing really well at the moment.
Well, he seems to be more. He's had more table time as well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Which counts for a lot.
Yeah. Kev's not had a look in the last 2 frames, and
No, he hasn't.
if he does get his chance, it's going to be difficult for him to.
Would you say that's because of No Guts though, or his tactics, or do you think that's just the run of the balls?
It's I think it's No Guts. He's obviously played a lot better. I maybe No Guts is coping with playing on a stream match with commentary.
Yeah.
Because he won his he was 3-0 up against his opponent in the semi-final. Ended up winning 4-1, so that was a good result.
Yeah.
10.
Ooh, where's the cue ball going? Oh, he's okay.
He's probably getting nervous by now.
16.
Yeah, he's got plenty of loose reds, but I think he's still going to have to open that middle core.
Seventeen. 22. 23.
Covering each other a bit, those reds, by lots
That's
of
what I'm
things.
saying. That's what I'm saying. I think he's going to have to. I think he's still going to have to play some sort of attacking shot to open them up a little bit more.
28. 29.
They've gone out of position there a bit.
Yeah.
Have to resort to a screw back on the blue. Doesn't want to give Kev a chance at this stage. Wants to.
Definitely not, no, because it could lose the frame
Yeah.
straight away. That's the thin line, isn't it, in this game?
Absolutely. You're never.
Never safe.
You can only put top on this being next to the cushion, so he's playing it pretty hard.
I hate it when the cue ball ends up on the cush, because you've only got a 50%. You can't really do much for a cue ball at all, can you?
Run it into the blue and the
35.
nicely on the pink, so he's okay. Nice use
41.
Side there, just to change the angle from the button angle. Just to...
Yeah, showing a bit of experience there, I think.
I think No Guts will be starting feeling as the match to lose now.
Like I said, I think he just needs one more good shot to open up those
42.
remaining clusters.
He doesn't want to be not ideal on the cushion again. Bit of a key shot, this one.
Absolutely.
Could go wrong. No, he's thinking of just rolling it in for the red along the cushion.
I think that's what I would do. That's the percentage shot, isn't it?
$48.
It's not easy, this.
No.
Now look at the red in the middle. Kev sat in his seat there wondering if he's played his last shot.
$49.
Not bad, is it?
It's a clear run to the line now.
$55.
Don't fancy a good shot myself, to be honest. Ooh.
56. 62.
One more red. And Kev will need snookers.
It's going to be a big ask, isn't it? We're going to have to come back from this, I think.
Yeah, no guts isn't finished yet. It's got plenty of points still in the open.
$63. $69.
Can imagine what No Guts is feeling at this moment in time, knowing he's won the Silver Cup,
70.
clearing the last few balls.
Yeah, he's done very well.
76.
It's been a very, very good solid performance from No Guts. Kev will obviously be disappointed.
Yeah, I don't think Kev's played that badly, to be honest. But yeah, I totally agree with you.
He'll admit
Mm.
No Guts is a better player tonight.
77.
Can he finish with a century?
Let's hope so. I've not had one yet, have we?
83.
No, it got close, I think, in the last frame. He got to 90 something, I think.
Mm.
But, in that position.
84. 91.
Left this a bit straight. You might have to just scoot back a little bit and put the black in the middle. Or
No, I would just dump it in and well, I don't stun the
92.
white and just hold it for the red to the opposite corner. Just like that.
98.
just a yellow for the century.
Yeah.
$100. $103.
Nice sporting comment there from Kev. Very well played, no gets well.
Yeah, he's practically conceded, isn't he? Yeah.
107.
Yeah. Takes two people to make a final.
112. The next one that goes off, you will be leaving. 118.
He's playing the exhibition shots now. Loads of left-hand side to get back for the play.
Beautiful shot. The heat's off.
And the black goes in. And there we have it.
125.
Well played.
Frame
Well done
and match.
to
Champion, no guts.